guys, it's the Hype Bros, and today we're going to be taking a look at the brand new Air Max 98 On Air La Mezcla New Yorks.
Alright, so first taking a look at the box, you've got the Nike On Air symbol right on the front, Nike logo with the Nike swoosh on the side, and of course, a small Nike logo here with your size and a bunch of uses of information that no one pays attention to. So now moving into the box, like the shoe we reviewed it in our last video, the Air Max 97,
The neon soles.
it's got the same wrapping paper and same box, featuring a bunch of popular cities where these shoes were made. And just like that other shoe, a postcard. On the front, it's got a bunch of On Air stuff, Statue of Liberty, and a bunch of different designs here on the front. And on the postcard side, where you would write stuff, there's some writing, unlike the other one, so I'm gonna read that out. It says, "I hope when you wear these sneakers, it feels like you have a little piece of New York with you. And remember to walk with love in your heart for all people." Signed by Queen Leo.
And if you didn't know, for the On Air kind of drop, basically in New York, Seoul, Shanghai, Tokyo, Paris, and London, there was a contest and people got to design their own Air Max, kind of around Air Max Day. And so these are the New York ones. We've already reviewed the Tokyo and the Seoul ones. And so now we'll get into the shoe.
Here you go.
Yeah.
Alright, so this shoe was really based around kind of the big things with New York, focusing a lot on diversity and a lot on their culture. So first let's start with the midsole here. You can see there's kind of a color wheel almost, ranging from like a black to a light or peachy color. And this is used to represent the different types of people that are wearing the shoe, and the different different races, and kind of the mix, or the La Mezcla in Spanish, that is represented in New York and with the people that wear these shoes. And other aspects of the shoe include kind of lower midsole right here. Let's see if it'll focus in. Believe that kind of silvery pattern is used to represent the streets of New York. And also you have blue laces here and green laces here. So you want to talk about that?
Yeah, that's kind of a cool feature. They had mixed match laces. Doesn't seem like there's an extra pair if you want to do all green, but I think that's kind of cool that it's also bright color, which makes the shoe stand out more. Oh, and there's also white laces in that one. So you could just kind of have a more basic look on the shoe. On the aglets of laces, it says La Mezcla. If you can see that up close. Hard to see, but it says that. And then on this side of the shoe, it has the coordinates for New York. I don't know if it'll focus there.
And if you can read that, that's 40.7589 north, 73.9851 west.
Yeah, and then you have a blue kind of air bubble, which looks pretty nice in my opinion. And on the inside, just kind of below the tongue, it says Nike Air in kind of blue and green, just like matching the laces. And then finally, you have a blue and green swoosh on the upper. So I really like the way these shoes look. I probably wouldn't wear them. I feel like there's just too much going on. But for people that kind of want a shoe that stands out a lot, but it's also going to be pretty comfy, because of course it's an Air Max, I think these would be a good shoe. Also, if you live in New York, this would be a good shoe because it's the New York On Air shoe. What would you rate these out of 10?
Yeah, I'm gonna give these 7.5 out of 10. I think the job that Nike did to really take in all the culture of New York, and everyone that's really wearing these shoes and interacting with these shoes, and just New York itself with all the different colors and representations on the shoe. I think that's great props there, but I just can't see many people really going for this look like, oh, look at these shoes. I mean, they're great shoes, but that's not something everyone's trying to do. And they kind of stand out a lot. And I personally don't think I would wear them. If I were to wear like a hype or a nicer shoe, I think it'd be a bit more reserved. Maybe like the sole ones we reviewed in our last video that just have those little lines of color on the top, rather than color all over the shoe and that kind of color wheel style. What's your final rating?
Yeah, I have to agree with you. I'd maybe give these a 7 out of 10. I think that the Nike On Air project is a great idea that Nike had, but I just think there's too much going on in this shoe. I mean, it's not that I don't like the shoe, I just feel like I wouldn't wear this. And also, it retail for $200, and on most sneaker websites, it's going way below that at like $170 almost. But it's a cool looking shoe. I just couldn't see myself wearing this. There's like too much going on. Well, anyway, make sure to like and subscribe, comment what you want to see in the future, and we'll see you guys next time.